sports, a competitive contact sport that usually involves one-on-one combat. In most combat sports, a contestant wins by scoring more points than the opponent, submitting the opponent with a hold, disabling the opponent, or attacking the opponent in a specific or designated technique, are some of the ways to win a match in a combat sport. Some of the best combat sports fighters right now are Conor McGregor, Brock Lesnar, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Andrew Tate, and apparently Ron Artest. See, today's video is going to be a little different. Today's video is about the best fights in NBA history. Some of these instances may not be a fight, but something that caused a player to bleed. So with that being said, let's
get ready to rumble!
So the first fight, if you want to call it that, I'm going to get into is the Isaiah Stewart and LeBron James altercation. This incident was more of the most recent ones. So during the Lakers-Pistons game, LeBron James and Isaiah Stewart was trying to get a rebound. And while trying to get the rebound, LeBron James accidentally hit Isaiah Stewart in the face, causing Isaiah Stewart to bleed. But after Isaiah Stewart hit the floor, he got right back up, and he was angry. And after that, everything just went wrong. He tried his hardest to get to LeBron, pushing through players and staff, while LeBron on the other hand tried to calm things down. But Isaiah Stewart just wasn't going for it. I guess he's one of those people who doesn't like to see his own blood. But after the game, LeBron James tried to reach out to Isaiah Stewart. LeBron tried to apologize for what he did. He wanted to make it clear that it was an accident. You gotta respect him for that. But back to Isaiah Stewart. After the game, Isaiah Stewart ended up getting 8 stitches in his eye. That had to be painful. But with that being said, let's move on to the next altercation. The next incident being something that just recently happened too. This one involving Russell Westbrook. So in this incident, Russell Westbrook was trying to get to the rim, and Zach Collins tried to block the point guard. That Zach Collins' flailing hand was able to hit Westbrook in the face, causing Westbrook to be busted open. I mean, blood just pouring down his face. But as always, LeBron to the rescue. LeBron was able to get a towel for Westbrook and try to help him get the blood off his face. This altercation may not be as bad as the others, although Westbrook did get a little pissed off that he got hit in the face. But no one started fighting. So with that being said, let's move on to the next altercation. This next altercation includes Metta World Peace and James Harden. So, after a Lakers basket, Metta World Peace would celebrate. And in that celebration, he would end up hitting James Harden with an elbow, causing James Harden to hit the ground hard. And after that, World Peace got into it with a couple of Thunder players, with the main one being Serge Ibaka. These two had to be held back by their teammates. And the funniest thing about this is Metta World Peace was trying to prove his innocence. He tried to act like what he did was nothing wrong. But the Thunder players wasn't having it, so they were still standing up for their teammate James Harden. Another funny thing about this point was the commentators started calling him Ron Artest. And at this point, his name was already changed to Metta World Peace. So I guess to the commentators, the old World Peace had came back. But with that being said, this isn't going to be all the time Metta World Peace and mentioned in this video. So let's move on to the next altercation. This fight is a bit of a throwback. And this one was an actual fight. A hand-to-face hit. This fight included the legend, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and the first round pick in Kent Benson. So this is how it started off. Kent Benson was in the low post. And I don't know whether it was an accident or not, but he hit Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the stomach. And Kareem did not take too kindly to that. After they hit to the stomach, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar punched Kent Benson, breaking Kent's face. And Kareem ended up breaking his hand. This was also the reason why Kareem didn't make the All-Star team this year, because he had got suspended. And for Benson, he had a swollen eye and bruises and cuts that required stitches. The 70s were definitely a crazy time for the NBA. But let's move on to the last altercation. That being, of course, Malice in the Palace, the most popular NBA fight of all time. And this story is just crazy. It's so crazy that it deserves a video of its own. But here's how it went. Ron Artest and the Pistons got into it. Matter of fact, the Indiana Pacers and the Pistons got into it. This altercation had players getting suspended and fans getting banned from the arena. It was definitely the craziest fight of all time. I mean, jerseys got ripped, drinks got thrown, and everybody was just running onto the court. And with that being said, that's all I got for this video. Hey, you made it this far in the video, you might as well like and sub. Or don't, that's a choice. But that's all I got for this video. I'm out.